I joined the Double Vision Conditioning Centre 15 months ago, and since then I've lost 46 pounds of body fat, and my body fat percentage has gone down from over 40% down to 26%. I wasn't sure what my goals were at the beginning. There were a lot of dissatisfactions that had come together all at once in my life, and my weight had reached 18 stone. And then I came across Double Vision Conditioning Centre, and at first it seemed to me that it was a weight loss program for ladies, and I possibly wouldn't fit in. In my first meeting with the client experience manager, we talked about my goals, the barriers to me achieving them, and the strengths that I have to be able to overcome those barriers. And after that I realised there was no going back, and that I really couldn't keep making excuses. The DVCC took a really focused interest in my nutrition. Now that I'd taken gluten out of my diet, I no longer have the IBS symptoms that I've suffered with for nearly 30 years. One of my fears was that I've always had a lower back problem, and the idea of training makes me feel very vulnerable. The team all understand that problem, and my training has been tailored very carefully to make sure that I don't hurt myself. As soon as they knew about the lower back problem, they put me into their bulletproof back protocol. And that's really good as well, because DVCC has a number of protocols to help with a number of issues. Everyone that comes to DVCC is committed to their own goals, and that means we've all got a connection with each other. I'm not really a social animal, but I've got a great relationship with other clients and the trainers. So when I come along, I'm actually training with friends. The camaraderie is incredible, and we do really bond with each other. DVCC is a really motivational organisation, and it's just as motivating to see other clients to reach their goals as it is to reach your own. Regular exercise and proper nutrition has had a really big impact on me, both physically and emotionally. I feel significantly less stress and anxiety than I used to. I'm getting really positive comments from friends, family and at work, and it's really breaking down the complex I've had for so long. I've been exercise averse all my life, and it's really strange now because I've become a training junkie. The training we do comes in different phases, and those phases change around every month. They re-challenge you every time they change. You never feel bored the way you would at a standard gym. Although I've never felt that I've been made to do something I didn't want to do, you're actively challenged to keep pushing your limits. Apart from being at the centre and training, I also get loads of resources by way of video and audio, which is the way that the owners keep you in touch with what they're learning and why you're doing what you're doing. I've been through a life-changing transformation at DVCC, both in body and in mind, and I'm still on that journey. The only regret? I waited until I was 55. I hope that listening to my story will convince anybody watching this who's even thought about losing weight or getting fitter to come along to DVCC, because it really is life-changing. The piece of kit sitting over there is called a prowler, and most of you will never have seen one, let alone try to use one. It's really tough, but this year I'm gonna dominate it.